All right, that's not a bad question. So, ladies, would you deactivate your Instagram for a guy who has a regular job, makes $50,000 a year, but he's 6 foot? Would you get rid of your Instagram if he told you to?
I hate this kind of guys.
Okay, we can start.
9 to 5 and then...
We'll start right here. Would you get rid of it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I've done that already, so...
Wait, where's he now?
He's gone.
We're not together.
Okay.
Who ended the relationship, you or him?
Me.
Yep.
Why would you end it?
Because he got married behind my back.
What?
Wait, hold on. How much you made a year, roughly?
She was the side chick.
Him?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. He probably lied about that too, but he was in that regular, 50 probably to 70K. Yeah.
But did you say earlier that that's what you want because they probably won't cheat?
I didn't say they probably won't cheat. I just said
Happiness?
I think everyone's capable of doing it, but I think it's harder for them to cheat.
It was hard for him.
You got married.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. I can't really explain the circumstances of that, but
She wasn't the main girl.
How long were y'all together?
2 years.
So you were a side chick?
Yeah.
No, we even lived together at some point, and we were together every single day.
He was not black. And he wasn't Jamaican.
He was Dominican.
See? Oh, yeah.
That's the problem.
It's like black men.
How did he? Okay,
Right, it's
I'm trying to
crazy.
figure out how he did this. Like, okay,
Right.
I'm fascinated. So he married another girl. Did he do it in the DR?
No, he did it here, and the girl literally lives like 3 houses down from me.
Damn.
Did he go to like?
I had like an inkling on me, like I don't go through phones, but like something my intuition told me something like I don't know. There was other issues that we had, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna just go through that phone. And then I saw a picture of his
Marriage certificate?
yeah, the girl had sent it to him for like certain reason and like some mail, and then their insurance card. Like they had like barely anything there. So yeah.
How often was he home?
Every day. Like the circumstances of their marriage is different than like relationships, so I can't really explain why on
for
here.
papers?
I can't
I ain't
really
gonna lie.
talk
Papers,
about
it's
that.
papers.
Fresh, this is the second time I heard a story like this. And the first time I heard it, it was a Dominican dude.
That's typical. They be having secret families,
Yo,
especially over
really?
there.
Yeah.
I know. As people, even in my own family, they're like 50, 60, still popping out kids over there, and their families here don't even know. Like, they're like the worst.
Them niggas are slimy, bro. Goddamn. I thought I was bad.
All right.
Okay.
What's the go back to the chat again?
Pause.
Go back to the chat. Okay. Yeah. So 9 to 5, 6 foot, 50K per year. Would you? But he told you got to turn off your Instagram.
If my Instagram is making me money, I don't know, because if I'm making more than 50K a year and I'm the breadwinner, why would he want me to turn off my
She can be
Instagram?
like, fuck you, nigga.
So that's a no.
You nigga.
Fuck you, nigga.
Park Chester.
All right, what about you? Would you turn it off?
No.
Okay.
And she's base. She said, hell no.
All right. What about you?
No, never.
Never.
Damn. She addicted to IG. She said, nah.
What about you?
No.
All right.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Question. Let's turn this around. If Safari asked to be your man or asked you to be his girl, would you turn it off for him?
Well, first of all,
I need more information about Safari.
yeah. So, like,
Decide if it's worth it.
Okay.
yeah, I don't think it works like that, Fresh.
How's it work, brother?
All right, so you have a boyfriend, right? You have one. Who else has one?
Everybody else
It's
single.
us two.
Everybody else single. I don't know. Maybe they want to be with a Dominican. Maybe they don't like black dudes.
You look Dominican, bro. Don't you look Dominican?
Yeah.
My man is black.
Oh, then you know he's faithful.
You're joking.
That's facts.
I
What?
don't know if that's a black.
Dominicans and Jamaicans are like number one. People like
No
ever.
way.
Yep.
No way.
No, that's true.
They're number one.
I've heard the same thing, man.
Nah.
That's what I heard, bro. See, but Bajans are perfect, bro. We don't do shit.
Yo,
Jamaicans, I don't know about y'all niggas, man.
nah. Jamaicans are the most calm, respectful towards women, and caring kind of men on this planet. And everybody else just follows suit.
They care, but they just cheat.
No, she said
No,
they're cheap.
they
She
care
didn't
about
say
cheating.
cheat. She said they're cheap.
No, cheating.
No, she said cheap.
Nice try.
No, with a P. She said P.
Yeah, like they like to save money. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that they could buy shit for their girl.
Yep.
Okay, so we can all agree they won't delete their Instagrams pretty much. 50K a year. Okay.
Okay, one last question. Husband or Instagram? You.
What'd you prefer?
Damn. that's a
Whatever?
good-ass
Husband or
question.
Instagram?
Well, I would delete Instagram for my husband if my husband meets all the criteria that I want him to meet. I mean, I'm making
If you're
money
mad
on
at
my
him.
social media, and I'm also an actress, so I cannot just delete my Instagram, right? But if my man, of course, has a business and I start to work with him in his business, or we like doing it together, and I'm also part of the winning money, then I could delete Instagram.
All right, that's a long-winded way of saying Instagram. All right, what about you? Instagram or husband?
If I'm making money off Instagram and he knows I'm making money off Instagram and trying to sabotage me and tell me to delete it, no.
Sabotage.
But that's not what you. That's not what you asking though, right?
delete it
Yeah,
for
well, yeah,
him.
I mean-
I would delete it for my husband.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
like
what I'm
that's my
asking.
husband.
Yeah, but I find it interesting that they
But-
bring it right to the money. But
Of course.
Bruh.
Makes it rational.
what about you?
My man, my husband.
Yeah.
Shit.
What about you?
My
Jamaican
husband
woman
don't
right
have the need for me to close my Instagram or my
awesome.
platforms because why?
Nigga, who are you?
Interesting.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, what about you? Instagram or husband?
Husband.
Okay.
Not the boyfriend, husband.
Okay.
Okay.
My husband.
Interesting. All right, what about you?
Hopeless
Husband?
romantic.
I find it interesting that all of you guys would pick a husband over your Instagram, but you wouldn't give up your Instagram for a boyfriend who would elevate you to wife and him be your husband.
Well, I did.
No, because you said you wouldn't turn your Instagram off.
No, I said I would. And
For
I
your
did.
boyfriend? Oh, yeah, you were the only
I
one that
saw-
said.
Yeah, she did.
But, like, isn't that interesting how, like, they said they'll turn their Instagram off for their husband, but the reality is like, we won't even get to that point because you won't even turn it off for your boyfriend?
Exactly.
So why would he elevate you to wife?
Gotta start somewhere.
Over Instagram.
You gotta start somewhere.
You
tricked
won't turn
y'all.
me to your wife because of an Instagram?
No, he's saying
Well,
that
So
level.
very
of-
revealing.
That level that you want to get to of being his wife, it starts as the boyfriend first, right? So if he can't trust you right there and then, why do he make you his wife?
Yeah.
Y'all skipped over fiance.
Nigga. It's a part of the process, but yeah, it's all right, cool.
Yeah, but, like, you won't even make it to fiance. Like,
First of all, when
Hold on, you
you're
can be Beyonce.
Yeah.
it's boyfriend and girlfriend, you're still an individual. Like he's not tied to you or your medical bills or any major life, tragedy that goes on. But when it's your husband, like y'all are there. Y'all are one
yeah,
person.
but how do you become a wife?
Yeah.
By first becoming a fiance.
Okay, but how do you become a fiance?
By the man asking you to
Dance
be his
party with
fiance.
Beyonce.
Oh, so what
Dance
is
party with
required for the man to
Beyonce.
ask you to be his fiance?
But y'all are giving vague.
It's not vague. It's training.
It's general.
It's vague because it's saying 50K, he my boyfriend. Okay, what? I could get another 50K boyfriend 9 to 5, 6 feet.
For how long?
What's the difference? For however long I please.
Until you're 33, 35.
I mean, I'm Dominican. We bad
I
forever.
think
See,
I
ready
think
to
what you
cheat.
ladies are missing is the point that I'm trying to make is, women, this is what I've noticed from talking to you guys. You guys tend to look at the finish line, but never the race. And what I mean by that is you'll be like, oh, I want to be a wife. I want to be married. I want to have kids. But you guys aren't willing to do what's required to get to the finish line. You guys aren't willing to train. You aren't willing to practice. You aren't willing to wake up early and, put the sacrifice in. Because it's like, no, I should just be elevated off rip because I'm a boss babe or I do X, Y, Z or whatever. And I just find it very interesting how you guys want to be married. You want a husband. But a lot of times you guys aren't willing to do what's required to even get to that point and become a wife. Girls want to get married, but they don't want to be wives.
The ring.
Something
I don't
I've
think that's
noticed.
true.
I agree.
I think,
I
mean,
agree.
and today I noticed most men don't even want to get married. At least speaking for myself, like
No, they don't want to get married to a
To
lot of
you.
modern women.
To you.
no, they don't want to be married. Period. I could say I'm wifey material. I believe in
Stop the
submission. No, like I be home cooking and cleaning. Like I will nurture you, mentally be there for you. Like literally full submission. Like I actually enjoy that.
Yeah.
So
But I don't know if you paid attention to other girls at the table. All of them mentioned their career and their own ability to earn money. They put
I
that
think
above getting a guy and getting married. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but that's basically what you basically
It wasn't
insinuated.
even. It wasn't even that. I was just saying that if I am making money from that, and he
Hence
knows
my
that,
point. Your career
but-
comes before
but
everything else.
No, I never said that I would put my career over him. I just said that why would you do that? Like why would you want me to not make money.
Just taking care of you.
That's my point. Your
Like,
your
so
ability
like-
to
so
earn
like-
income is more important than finding a man, which is fine.
No, I don't.
But I think women need to kind of really understand that your career, your title, your ability to earn money comes second to the man. But women don't want to give that up. So why the fuck should I give up my freedom and share my resources with you?
You're right.
Why?
Because the man's supposed to be the provider, anyways.
But
So-
I just feel like nowadays, like, you have to, for a woman, you have to make your own bag. Like,
Bag.
that's it. Like, you have to make your own bag. You don't want a nigga just to be,
I know, right?
like,
In control of you.
yeah, like, not even that. It's just like, if a nigga get up and walk out, what you gonna have?
Stop dating niggas, man. Date men.
I get what you're
If a
saying.
man walk out and you don't have shit, what
What do you do?
you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you gonna do? So you have
get
to
that
build
part.
like an establishment. And
But here's
when
the
it comes
thing.
to
Well,
little
okay,
box
okay.
for
Hold on,
yourself.
hold on. Okay, let's go back again because women look at the finish line. Why is he getting up and walking out?
No, I'm just saying, like, men, just like her circumstance, like, she didn't know that he had a whole.
But she walked away. That's why I made sure to ask her that. Who
but
left?
sh-
She
but
left.
He got married on her.
Yeah.
So it's like, she didn't know about it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people are just grimy, and a lot of people just do shit just to do it.
I understand that,
Mm-hmm.
but I find it interesting how you said, "Oh, well, you got to have your own money because the guy can get up and walk away." But women never ask themselves, "Why did the men walk away?"
Yeah, but just like when women can walk away too. Like,
Yeah,
just,
but you guys walk away for frivolous reasons.
like,
Women will find any reason to break up with a guy versus guys will find any reason to stay with a girl. We're very different when it comes to breakup dynamics. Men
I
don't
agree.
end relationships nearly as much as women do.
I agree, but it's just like you just need like a building block. You need your own shit. That's it. Like no man want a bum. No man want a bum.
Who told you that?
You want a bum?
I'm just curious. Who told you that?
I'm just saying, like nowadays, like
No, but who put that in your head that men don't want a bum?
I guess myself.
Now, reel it back now. Who told you that? Is it somebody that told you this, or you
it's
heard
just-
from people
it's
talking
just
online?
nowadays, like that's it. That's
Yeah.
just like how people are living nowadays. Like we're not. I don't know. Like that's
Yeah.
just how people are living.
That's the point, though. What I'm saying is that, like, nowadays is all based off of TikTok videos and what people are saying. Okay, you know what? This makes sense because they're saying this. All right, I'll come to this conclusion because
Very
of
true.
everything that they're saying. So, in general, we're just saying men who will take a bum that's compliant and follows his lead over a high educated woman is going to argue him all day. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, that's true. But you can have a high educated woman and be submissive, and she can be like wife. She can, listen, all type of stuff. It's just like it's just for her, like her security.
I get that, but I mean, see, it's an extreme. But I get what you're saying, though. It's an extreme.
Look, a woman is supposed to stay interesting for a man. So if she's not doing anything with her life, sooner or later the guy will just be bored. She need to have her
Hot
own
take:
life.
women aren't interesting in general.
It's not true.
Misogyny.
That's crazy.
Okay, if you look at the top entertainers, comedians, etc., podcasters, whatever it may be, they're all men. Women just aren't as interesting as men are because you guys don't have the same burden of performance as we do. Like when you meet a guy on a date, who's supposed to carry the conversation? Who's supposed to be entertaining? Who's supposed to be funny? Who's supposed to be